live stream, I will be there. I will be there. I will be there. We will be reacting. We will be reacting. We will be reacting. Seen these? Seen these? Yep, seen that. Why people lose interest in Genshin Impact? Everybody's making this shit, bro.
Genshin Impact is currently in one of the lowest states it's ever been in. The game just doesn't feel like how it used to. This is a common sentiment.
This guy looks like a nerdier version of Asmongold. That's insane. From the top ropes.
Oh, you gotta be kidding. Oh, no, not from up there. Oh, man, deep trouble.
God damn! Holy fuck. Okay, Limits Company, new side chapter IDs trailer. Go. Limits Company.
부르심이 없다면 저는 볕이 들어있는 동안 없는 것과 마찬가지의 존재입니다. 주군께서 죽음의 진리에 충실하소서. 주군께 감히 충고하건대 저희를 두고로서
Yeah, Otis looks fucking fire. Damn, bro. It looks like a Blade lineage, but I don't think it is.
그저 주군이라 정해진 자에게 충성했고 사람에게 충성하지는 않았는데 그림자가 그들을 덮었습니다.
She's free? Really?
흔적을 찾으려는 자들이 와도 아무것도 알 수 없을 것입니다.
Damn.
그림자는 거두어집니다.
머저리들이 바삐 움직이는 걸 보니 단잠의 시간. 몰랐나?
Oh, please don't be another OP Ryoshu. I already have like 8 of them.
흔한 일이다. 어제까지 같은 밥을 먹던 짐승이 오늘은 정적의 손에 제가
I'ma hope she ain't busted. I'm already very happy with my current Ryoshu. I don't need another one, man.
알사의 토끼와 비교하는 건 귀가 어두운 무지렁이들이나 하는 짓이지. 우리는 같을지 모르겠.
Really, line. Just so I can actually get caught up. I've been considering grinding a couple chapters offline just to get caught up. Because like streaming it is like, oh bro, it takes so long, right? And streams are already so long. Legit record your offline gameplay? Yeah, maybe I record me playing it offline, upload it to Patreon. Easy. You know what I'm saying? Upload that shit to Patreon. Easy clap, bro. Easy clap. Recording would be sick? Yeah, I agree. Alright, who needs face when you can be light itself when Genshin players are doing their free time? I still do picking up shiny object, cannot resist seeing shiny object, I must interact with it. My For You page.
I don't hours work and
debates you're always gonna do is just make fun of you, that's it. Because you can't fucking debate.
Support like any form of facilitation of the terrorist organization. In the case of Mahmoud Khalil, Hassan is muddying the waters trying to reframe this individual as just being...
Like Dictone? Bro, I debate anybody. What are you talking about? I've asked everybody to get on stream with me. Immediately. And then, like, we handle it in, like, fucking minutes. Unless it's, like, someone where English isn't their first language. But any English speaker, the majority of issues or disputes we have are just done in like seconds. That's it.
Pro-Palestine. Here are the facts.
So this is the guy that has been detained, is the leader of the CUAD, which was formed after SLP and JVP were suspended for pro-terror activity.
The CUAD, Columbia University Apartheid Divest, was responsible for this reenactment of Helm's Deep last year.
5.
I watched. See, I mean, it looks kind of awesome, to be honest. Yeah, I kind of don't care until I see the gameplay, though. Get a minute, go over, you saw that, caught in the act. They're recycling Adventurine now. I don't see how that guy's Adventurine, but okay. Is she cooked, or we're cooked from knowing? Bad.
You want to see the comments?
That's crazy.
You want to see the comments?
That is fucking I did not see that coming. No spoilers, it was peak. Okay? It's just so real. Group, unusual pupils, double penetration, neto rare, big penis, stomach deformation, cervix penetration, impregnation, anal rape, true love, fidelity, happiness, mutual attraction, romantic, mutual respect, true, 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 it's so true, and we all know it's true. We all know that it's true. ZZ animators are cooking, I've already seen this. Why isn't this fun? Playing video games as you get older. Ooh, stop. Egg stock. Yeah, that's freak you. I'm bright as shit there. Jesus, stop, bro. You're gonna freak me out. Ain't watching that. Evil Larry in real life. I've already seen these ugly as fuck. Good cat gone bad.
No, I won't pet you, kitty. You're evil, kitty. To my sadness, it was good, kitty, and I missed the opportunity to pet him, kitty. I stands over the casket.
I saw that yesterday. It's been over 3 years since one of the cutest streams took place. What's this? I'm gonna cry, bro. I cannot believe this footage was saved. I'm so happy somebody has this. I love this cat so much. That's Whooper, that's not Eggy. That's Whooper. That's Eggy. That's Whooper, that's not Eggy. I can tell the difference. That's not even Eggy. Where's Eggy? Bring Eggy back. He still does that every morning. That's Whooper, that's not Eggy. Oh, he's still yelling. There's Eggy. He's. Oh. Oh, Eggy.
Every time chat clips, it'll be a moment of history.
Oh, Eggy. Oh, I love that cat. Holy fuck. Oh, Jesus. Good God. How do I download that? Oh, thank God I can download it. Let's go. Fuck yeah, bro. I love that cat, man. He's so beautiful. He is so he's so gorgeous, man.
Let's savor this.
Oh my God. Ah, Eggy! Back when he had his teeth. Ah, Eggy Weggy. Oh, he's a baby. Holy moly. So cute, dude. He's so fucking cute. Fuck, I love that cat, bro. Look at his little face. Look at that baby. Holy moly.
Let's savor this.
Oh, Eggy. Oh, little Eggy. Oh, Eggy Weggy. Oh, Eggy. He's so cute. Oh, Eggy. He does. Alright. Bep's a good boy. Bro, he now touches your shoulders when he stands 2 feet. I know. Bro, I love that fucking cat, bro. He's such a good boy. Bro, I appreciate the fuck out of that. That is really sweet. Thank you for making that, for real. Larry Horror Story. Play real turn-based RPG.
To me, that's where it's starting to lose fun. There's no strategy in the turn-based game or anything like that. Okay?
Yeah, there is.
Which is why the
Yeah, there is. Planting your poles.
game is Wizardry of Variance Daphne, okay? That is the true turn-based RPG gacha game that you have all been waiting for, okay? So grab your fucking Honkai Star out. Don't give a fuck about my day. We're gonna get a shitload of casters. You want a good game? You want a good turn-based RPG? Play Wizardry because you're gonna have way more of a fun time. There's actually strategy.
She has such a punchable voice. But then again, that's like all women. Saw you beating children today, Techie. Oh, that's crazy. Am I a bad person for laughing for at least 20 minutes?
Let's savor this.
What is this?
So it's real.
What the fuck? What the fuck is that, bro? What the fuck? Bro, no, that's crazy, bro. Hell no. New item of banger. The game Q&A is beyond stupid.
Hi guys, it's been a while. I know, I take...
Doing. Killed all of them in a row. It exploded all over her.
This time with any other...
I always wondered what old women feel like. You know what I mean? Like, because like here's the thing that I'm thinking, right? Is like, I'm just curious. What? I'm just curious. I have no idea. Like, is it like a dry aged steak? You know what I'm saying? Like, or like, what's it like? Yeah, probably. Like, you think that shit is like, why do you want to know? Because I just be wondering sometimes. I'd be jerking off to that. You know, like, whenever I'm jerking off to my grandma, I'm just like, man, I wonder if that shit was good. Because, like, you know my grandma's pussy was fire, considering that, like, my whole lineage came from that. You know what I'm saying? Like, that shit had to be good. That shit had to be good. Not the only one. I, too, was thinking about this, Techie. I also was wondering this. Best anime battle, Oat. Legendary of Norman Reedus and Hideo Kojima, Poggers. Even more boring events, Pog. Basically a Souls game boss. True. Don't want spoilers. You might find this interesting. Why are her tits so huge?
She using distraction jutsu. Did anyone see the hitting technique right? Damage 0%, distraction 100%.
This is why Teggy skips daily skip. He also hates a Sag. I literally do it every day no matter what. I do the daily scramble every. Who's you've been rescued? Watch all of this. I will. Okay, and Ziox, Fob M versus League player. Watch till the end. The mask came off.
Alright, here we go. Alright, B-Pork. So why do you think I'm a Hoyobot? Let's start from there.
No.
Let's start from there.
Matt, B-Pork.
Before I answer your question, let's go from there.
He does not follow me. This is not a tech talk.
Come on. Chop, chop. You spam real fast. Shouldn't be a... and then when I bring you up, question to you, B Pork. So what do you think of Kuro Games? So what do you think of Kuro Games?
Huh?
I don't play Kuro Lamau? Okay, but so let me put it into context for you. Kuro had some of the worst fucking decision making when they released PGR. PGR had one of the most disastrous fucking launches for a fucking gacha game. And for the longest time, it's why that game was fucking dead as shit, right? So like, by your logic, because Kuro completely fucking tanked that, I should just never try Wuthering Waves because, oh, Kuro's gonna ruin that game too, right? I mean, I don't think that's his logic. Because PGR was fixed. I don't think that's his logic at all. That's not even his point. I think so. I feel like just because Hoyo ruined, in your opinion, Genshin, ruined HSR, right, doesn't mean ZZZ necessarily is going to be ruined as well, right? Hoyo will ruin ZZZ too, just watch. And when it does, I move on, right? That's how life works. Do you think in your life you only do things that are good forever? It's going to sound crazy, man.
I think Fob attempted to give it a gacha that doesn't work. But that's fine. But I do think that's good that Fob acknowledges that if the game is bad, he'll move on. However, doesn't Fob still play Genshin? I could have swore he still played Genshin, no?
This is going to sound crazy. No, nothing in your life will be good forever, right? I'm telling you, man. You're dick.
Very rarely. Yeah, but that's like still playing the game, right? Like, playing it once a month is playing Genshin, like, to its most content, so yeah.
You think that thing's working real well? You're gonna get old. It's not gonna fucking be getting up anymore. And you used to think your dick was the best dick in the world, right? You used to think of certain food tasted the best all the time at a certain restaurant you used to go to all the time. Suddenly the chef's not there anymore. It doesn't taste as great. You move on. That's the thing with life. Not everything is good forever. If you live life assuming everything will be good forever, you'll never be happy in anything because nothing in life lasts. So why do you linger and want something to last infinitely when literally nothing can? Your parents that you love...
Who was this argument? Who is he arguing with? This guy isn't even saying that. Why is he bringing this up? He not even saying nothing.
They won't be here forever. Unfortunately, our grandparents, my grandparents that I love, they're not here anymore either, right? As much as I love them, they won't be here forever, right? So, games that I've loved, there's plenty of games I've played for years. MMOs, BDO, Arcade, Terra, right? There's gacha games I've played for years that I love. I don't fucking play them anymore. Why? Because they became shit. And you move on to the next thing. So tell me why a game needs to be good forever for you to play it, right?
Did he say that? I don't think he said that. I don't. Maybe I'm not the schizophrenic streamer. I don't think he said that.
Quit ZZ then, it will be ruined. How do you know? Right? I'll quit when it's ruined. How about that? Right? Why don't you quit life then? Because the world's fucked up.
See, that's a fair take. That's a body, 100%.
Somebody's gonna start World War III. Life is ruined. Earth is already fucked up. Listen, global warming's going crazy. Asteroid's gonna hit us probably in the next 3 years. You know, Minecraft time. Right? So in Minecraft, yeah, in Minecraft, right? So like that's my question. Essentially, everything in life is fleeting. Enjoy it while it lasts, right? Why shit on everything, assuming it'll be bad in the future?
Very fair take.
Right?
Yeah, this is how I also feel.
Do you have a response to that? Right? If you approach everything in life assuming it'll eventually all get bad, then what can you enjoy in life?
Nothing. Genuine
question. Just watch? Answer my question. Figure out what you play. Tone, a developer that literally had to be fucking roasted by their player base constantly for every decision that they make, has basically been outed as having multiple sexual abuse cases within their company as well.
I think that's kind of like...
Let's say that this is
I don't know, bro. If somebody says you can't play this game because the devs did this, it's like, yeah, but did that affect the game though? You know what I'm saying? Like, I'll be real, bro. I didn't even know who the fuck that was. Oh, they made a piece of art for the forest? Alright, cool. I just won't look at the leaf. Like, you know what I mean? Like, alright. I separate the art from the artist. I don't give a fuck. I don't. If the game's good, I'm gonna play the game. That's pretty much it, man. Yeah. Yep. I guess it wasn't a rumor. What's this? After Genshin Arknights, Shotaro removes Shotaro Morikubo from the game. Every comment deleted.
Right?
What the fuck? This is like haunting ass shit. What the bro? That's freaky, bro. Jesus. Weird as fuck. New emote? That's awful. Okay, is there any more Daily Scramble? There's a little bit more. Okay, let me piss. We'll finish this. We'll react to videos, and then we're going to finish it for you. In India. It is already 2:40 a.m. Sag. Well then, fucking move, brother. All right. Okay. We are right here, and then we're done. Beppin, please have mercy on me, buddy. Have mercy. All right, cool. Spiral Abyss 5.4 guide, 1.0 only character weapon art. Okay, let's see it. 2 weeks ago.
You've noted.
Oh, so bad. Fuck that. What are we doing, dude? Get out of here. Bro, you think 50 pounds? The fucking cat shit. What? Bro. Clear yolk. Yeah, draw some clear yolk on her face. If it's really for me. If it's really for me. And that's AI, but it clearly goes way beyond that. Even if the character looks like Marin, for example, the anime or manga can and will be banned. Yeah, I'll just use a VPN. Alright, cool.
我叫周明瑞，一名大吃货国的社畜，现在是……哦，对了。
Dude, Nikki side when Elijah
crash to my game, bro.
This can ruin it.
I don't think I can hit.
We said
the Streamlabs donation link in the description.
Design of last year, which I highly made the differences.
Hate to break it to you. One more big important thing. And this is very important. I would like to remind you guys that episode 23 to 24 of my Freerun React is now live on Patreon. can go watch that shit. We are going to do one more thing. I took into account everything, and now we got to do something pretty fucking important. Okay, we have 86 Made in Abyss, Shangri-La Frontier, Assassination Classroom, Bleach, Fairy Tail, Naruto Shippuden, Post-Pain Arc, 100 Girlfriends, Maggie, Solo Leveling, Look Back. Fuck, what else was there? Mushoku Tensei, Season 2. Gintama. Apothecary Diaries. Vivi. Link Click. Already seen Steins Gate. I am looking for every anime that you guys want me to watch. These were the ones that were already listed on the Patreon. Parasite. Ooh, Overlord. Haven't seen that either. Classroom of the Elite. That's already on there. No, it's not. Classroom of the Elite. Psyche K. D. Greyman. Ooh, Eminence of Shadow. ReZero. Ooh, ReZero Season 3. I've seen the first 2 seasons. I've only watched the first 3 episodes for Season 3. What else? Violet Evergarden. Guilty Crown. Already seen Noragami. Oh. Reincarnated as a slime. What's that one show where it's like, I would like to show da 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 look into my head, cause I feel. Oh yeah, Psychopaths. Durarara. Bungo Stray Dogs. Blood Blockade. Battlefront. Oh god. Silent Voice. Invincible. We're gonna do 3 more. We'll update this later. Oh, Fire Force. I haven't seen that. Oh, Fate. Oh, I haven't seen Fate. Fate Zero. Hellsing I've already seen. Oh yeah, JJK. Cyberpunk already seen it. DBZ Daima. Alright, cool. Orb I've already watched. Okay. Oh, Heavenly Delusion. Okay, here we go. We are going to decide what our next anime is to watch using this list. Okay? We're going to use this list to figure out what we're watching next. I'm going to save this and write it all down so we can track what we're doing. All right. So here's what we're going to do. We're going to make this very easy. Okay? We're going to start typing right now. Boys, Heavenly Delusion or DBZ Daima? Choose. Heavenly Delusion wins by a landslide. Next one. Jujutsu Kaisen or Fate Zero? Choose. JJK, not even close. Fire Force or Invincible? Fire Force or Invincible? Fire Force. Silent Voice or Blood Blockade Battlefront? Silent Voice or Blood Blockade Battlefront? Silent Voice. Okay. Bungo Stray Dogs or Durarara? Durarara. That one I'm really excited about. We're watching that one 100% no matter what. Psychopaths or Slime? Psycho or slime? Psycho or slime? Psycho or slime? Slime. Okay. Guilty Crown or Violet Evergarden? Guilty Crown or Violet Evergarden? Violet. Okay. ReZero or Eminence of Shadows? ReZero? ReZero. Not, Jesus Christ. Okay. D Greyman or Psyche K? D Greyman or Psyche K? Psyche K. Some guy said neither. Overlord or Classroom of the Elite? Overlord or Elite? Overlord or Elite? Overlord or Elite? Overlord. Okay. Parasite or Link Click? Parasite or Link Click? Ooh, that's really close. That's too close. I'm gonna write them both down. Vivi or Apothecary Diaries? Vivi or Apothecary Diaries? Also very, I'm gonna write them both down. Vivi and Apothecary. Let's keep going here. Gintama or Mushoku Tensei? Mushoku. Okay. Look Back or Solo Leveling? Look Back or Solo Leveling? Solo Leveling. We're gonna do Look Back regardless. It's a movie. We'll like take that for like one night. We'll just watch it. Yeah. Magi or 100 Girlfriends? Magi or Girlfriends? Magi.
Not bad at all.
Naruto or Fairy Tail? Naruto or Fairy Tail? All Naruto. Okay, Naruto. Bleach or Ass Class? Bleach or Ass Class? Bleach. All right. Shangri-La Frontier or Made in Abyss? Shangri-La Frontier or Made in Abyss? Ooh, that's both. Okay. Made in Abyss. Shangri-La 86. Okay, let's keep going here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22. Jesus. We need to get this down to a top 10. We're going to have to go again, boys. Okay. Durarara or Slime? Durarara or Slime? Slime? Okay. Silent Voice or Fire Force? Silent Voice or Fire Force? Silent Voice. Okay. Evergarden or ReZero? Evergarden or ReZero? Okay. ReZero. Psyche K or Overlord? Psyche K or Overlord? Overlord. Fuck. Magi or Naruto? Magi or Naruto? Magi. Bleach or Made in the Abyss? Bleach or Made in the Abyss? Made in the Abyss. Okay.
Not bad at all.
Okay, I know those two are making it no matter what. This one's also making it 100%. This one's also making it. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. You know what? This is good enough for now. We're going to put this on a poll. Create poll. Okay. Title. What anime we watching next? Vote for your favorite. We will watch all of these eventually. But which do we want first? How many options can we add? Oh my god, we have 10 options we can add. Fuck yeah. Okay. So let's pull this up. We decided on... Okay. Let's do reincarnated as a slime. Silent voice. Re-Zero Season 3. Overlord. Magi. Made in Abyss. Shangri-La Frontier. 86. People are really excited about that one. Link. Blick. Vivi. Solo leveling. Is there anything else that'd be fucking right above? Let's put JK. Jutsu Tyson. And Mushoku Tensei. Mushoku Tensei Season 2. Also, yeah, Apothecary Diaries. Apothecary Diaries. And then I'll probably add Heavenly Delusion. Heavenly Delusion. Also, Eminence of Shadow. Yeah. Okay. And you know what? Psychopaths. And you know what? Naruto post-Pain arc. Okay. You know what? Fate Zero. Fate Zero. Okay, there's so many good ones. There's so many fucking good ones. Alright. Okay. Hey, you know what? Bleach. Okay, Bleach. Okay, cool. Alright, we put it all in there. Alright, and then we'll press next, and then we'll have all members. Anybody can vote, not just paid. Anybody can vote. Anybody can vote. Okay. And then I will allow comments, notified, easy, publish. Cool. Great. All right, boys. If you want to vote, all you got to do is follow the Patreon. It's free. It's free. It's free. Mods, spam the fuck out of that. I'm going to go piss. I'm going to check the results in 30 seconds. Just everybody vote your favorite. All you do is follow the Patreon for free. Doesn't hit pretty much any of, I mean, I'll be real. How many votes we have on this? R2, 3, 4, 5. Create 10. You know what? This is good enough for now. We're gonna put this on a poll, but which reincarnate Jew dilute. Okay. And then we'll not just paid. Anybody can vote. Anybody can vote. Okay. And then members. Anybody can vote. Not just paid. Anybody. Good meme. Good meme. Y'all's logic and must.
This area is really cool.
That's it? What the Is that real? What the That's nuts. Damn. Damn, bro. About this story that Mogami
in touch. For both of them, this was the... Obviously, it gets worse. He falls asleep briefly for around more than an hour and decided to go.
This bitch wasn't fucking around? That's just I mean, damn, bro. I mean, damn. You know what I mean? It's more so like, I don't condone the actions of the woman. I don't condone the actions of the man. And what happened, it doesn't surprise me. It doesn't. What should have happened was, she should have been convicted of taking all of his money, and the court should have made her pay all of it back immediately. Done.
This post on Twitter echoes a different statement, saying, whatever they do to you, don't stab them to death, reminding people that Takano had kicked her when she was down after the stabbing, so don't blame the victim, he's in the wrong here. There was a lot of discussion in the comments section of the article on Yahoo Japan detailing the incident.
Did he actually say this? This is why Genji will never die in popularity? Why is that? That's very interesting terminology. Hi, Ying. In China. Why the would I care about how good McDonald's is in other countries if it's not good where I'm at? I just don't. Doesn't.
So a little over a month ago, if you were a Golden State Warriors fan, your outlook for this season was not that great. Team was really struggling. They were the 10th seed in the Western Conference. All of a sudden, you trade for Jimmy Butler, and you're right back in the thick of things for the NBA title.
We always think they're dead, and then they come back to life, like 2021.
They're like a damn cockroach.
Right. They come back, they win the title in 2022. It felt like they were over after the Jordan Poole Draymond thing, and now they got Jimmy, and they're a contender again.
Before we start talking about the Warriors, if you haven't already, make sure this video a like, give us a subscribe, and hit that notification bell so you never miss out on one of our videos. So we said it in the video we made about the trade deadline, like Jimmy Butler was supposed to be the big star who got traded this deadline. Obviously the Luka trade just overshadowed everything. But when the Warriors acquired Jimmy a couple days later, probably the second biggest move of the deadline. Like, all respect to De'Aaron Fox, but Jimmy getting acquired by Golden State was the bigger trade. And like I said in the intro, the Warriors were just hanging on by a thread when they traded for Jimmy. 25 and 26, 10th seed in the Western Conference. Their offense was moribund when Steph was off the floor. And even though Steph and Steve Kerr were saying like, hey, let's not make a panic trade, right? Pressure was mounting on that organization from their fan base to maximize the last couple years they had with Steph Curry.
I mean, you had that prediction the Warriors would finish under 40 wins, and to be honest, for a second there, it was cooking. Like, it was looking good.
It started off shaky, then started looking real good.
Yeah.
Now it's back to not happening anymore. Although, I think I got an out for that. Right?
Okay, yeah. In our New Year's resolutions video, we both said like they needed to make a trade to maximize what they had left with Steph. We even made a video talking about the Jimmy situation, saying like Warriors made the most sense as a fit for him. KD was floated around for a bit, but apparently KD didn't want to go back. And then Jimmy was talked about a couple days before the trade, and that got shut down. Like apparently they weren't going to get Jimmy, and then out of nowhere with all the chaos, they do end up getting Jimmy. We both like the trade from the Warriors perspective. Like it was a risk worth taking. You didn't really give up a ton to get him. You signed him to that extension, so you got some commitment. He's going to be there for the next couple of years. A lot of money, but overall, like they needed to make a move, and Jimmy was basically the best low risk, high reward player there was available.
Yeah, I mean, we both liked it, but that being said, like we thought the Warriors upgraded, but we were still like skeptical of how far they could go in the playoffs. But a month later, they're up to 37-28. They're the 6th seed in the West. They've put themselves out of the play-in tournament for now. They still have Minnesota and the Clippers right on their heels, and they're a remarkable 12-1 in games Jimmy has played. Just logged his first Warriors triple-double against the Blazers. Weirdly enough, the only game they've lost with Jimmy was against the Mavericks in Dallas. I mean, I guess they play Sacramento before this video goes live, but we're assuming they get that one. And I mean, those 12 wins at Milwaukee, at Houston, Dallas at home, at New York, Detroit, like pretty solid wins in there. Not a murderer's row by any means, but a couple good wins, some by double digits even.
I mean, the fact that they're playing this well after how bad they were playing, like as a Warriors fan, you just had to be happy. And it's a long shot, but they could still catch the Rockets, the Grizzlies, the Lakers, the Nuggets, maybe get home court. Again, it's a little bit of a long shot. We're talking like a 4-game difference, but with the way they're playing, LeBron being injured, it's definitely possible. Could this trade have gone any better? I guess they could be undefeated with Jimmy, but like realistically, this trade could not have gone any better. There was that nothing burger of a controversy with Jimmy taking that shot. I mean, we're Blazers fans,
and we didn't care.
Yeah,
like,
we didn't give a shit. Like dumbest unwritten rule in the NBA. If the shot clock is on, you can take the shot.
Exactly.
I don't care.
Yes.
If the shot clock's off, don't take it. That's disrespectful, but like, really?
So like, what's gone so right for Jimmy and the Warriors? Well, first of all, Jimmy's got that reputation that like he can be a little bit difficult to deal with. Like, it's one of the reasons, candidly, why Miami didn't get more for him. And we've all heard the stories of his time in Chicago, in Philly, in Miami, and most famously in Minnesota, where he, walks into a scrimmage and wins it with, like, the third stringers against all the starters and then, like, starts cursing everybody out, right? We've all heard Jeff Teague tell the stories, right? Like, when he's unhappy, he can lash out, and he can make life incredibly difficult for the organization. There was even some reporting from Kevin O'Connor where he said both Steph and Steve Kerr were a little bit concerned about potentially bringing Jimmy in because of, like, disrupting chemistry. But there's a flip side to all that. When Jimmy is engaged, when he's focused, he's one of the most valuable stars in the entire NBA. Like, it's a term that gets thrown around a lot, but he's like the textbook definition of a winning player. Like, look where the Warriors were before he got there. Started the season well, but they were just treading water. They tried to fix it with Dennis Schroeder. That didn't work. But they bring in Jimmy, and his offensive numbers aren't amazing by any means. It's like 17, 5, and 5. Good, but not unbelievable. But his just overall impact on the Warriors as a whole, remarkable.
I mean, that's always been Jimmy. You've never looked at, like, the season numbers and been like, holy shit, this dude's incredible, but his impact's undeniable. They have the 5th best offensive rating in the NBA since the trade. The Warriors are plus 11.3 points per 100 possessions when Jimmy's on the court. And he's been a fantastic fit because he fills kind of the same role as Kevin Durant now. He's not the scorer KD was. He's not the shooter KD was, but Jimmy doesn't need to dominate the ball. I mean, he can have the ball in his hands. He can set up other players for sure, but he doesn't have the entire offense revolve around him. He doesn't have his own scheme. He can move without the ball. He can make smart cuts. High IQ basketball player. Sets screens. Doesn't turn the ball over a lot. Like, he picks his spots on the court, and he can kind of just like slow down and control the offense in the half court, and it's helped set up dudes like Moses Moody, Podziemski, and then like Steph when he plays off ball, when the Warriors in the past had nothing. Like, if Steph wasn't on the court, no one could score, and the ball wasn't moving, it was just a straight up disaster.
I mean, Jimmy kind of put it pretty well himself when he said, honestly, in the most humble way possible, I'm a good fit everywhere. And on the court, he's right. Like,
court.
He's a fit. Gotta mention that, right? He's a fantastic perfect fit with basically every team. And like, he's diversifying the Warriors offense. He's attacking the rim. He's getting to the free throw line. They've gone from what, like 26th in the NBA in free throws attempted before he got there. Now they're up to like 14th or something. It's remarkable what he's done for them on the offensive end. On the defensive end, it's been just as impressive. Like, I was a little worried about the fit with Draymond, not because I thought they couldn't make it work. I just figured, you know, two strong personalities. I thought there was potential to clash, but it's been a match made in heaven. And we've heard the reports that like Draymond was looking for like another like strong-willed competitor, you know, who's gonna go like all out on defense and whatnot. That's what Jimmy is. He's not only one of the smartest defensive players in the NBA, he's not only one of the smartest defenders in the NBA, he like gives as much effort as anybody, even at age 35. And like, you can see how he inspires his teammates. Like, his teammates have talked about seeing Jimmy on the defensive end and wanting to play hard because he's playing that hard. Like, he's always in the right spot. He's in passing lanes. He can wreak havoc on another team. He's just lifting up that entire team on both ends of the floor. If you don't believe me, like, look at this chart of Steph's estimated plus minus from this entire season. Like, it's kind of going down towards the start of February, and then they trade for Jimmy, and it's just like fucking blast off, right?
Looking like the S&P 500 before and after COVID, like, shit went down and then just shot up. I mean, yeah, that's what Steph has needed this entire time, and really, he hasn't had a guy that's been able to create his own shot on a consistent basis since like Jordan Poole, if you count him, on the title team. Before then, it's basically KD. Like, Steph's so good off ball, but like, if you have no one else that can create, like, the entire defense is just going to focus on Steph. Now they got to respect Jimmy because he can score, he can get to the line, and he can create. So now we got to talk about, how do the Warriors stack up with the rest of the West? I mean, OKC, they're on their own team. Like, yeah, exactly. We're not going to be the talking heads and say like, oh, the Warriors, you know, they got the experience.
ABC, UFC, KFC, Warriors in 5. Right. I know it's a Lakers in 5 thing.
But you get the point.
Remixed it.
We're not doing that. OKC is at the top. After that, in the West, I kind of see it as like tier 2 contenders. I put the Nuggets in that category. I still put the Nuggets a little bit ahead of the Warriors and Lakers, but same category. And then, yeah, you have the Lakers, maybe Grizzlies if you want to throw them in there, but no one would be shocked at this point, especially after 2022. If the Warriors come out the West, I really wouldn't be that shocked.
Yeah, I mean, Memphis and Houston, like, no disrespect to them. They've both had great years, but I'd like the Warriors' chances against them. Minnesota could be a fun wild card. I mean, they've actually put together a 5-game winning streak at the time of this recording, and they've actually won their last 10 that Julius Randle has played in. So maybe they're finally figuring out how to use him. But again, I still would like Golden State in that series. The matchup with the Lakers is definitely the most intriguing one. At the time of this recording, like, if the season ended today, it would be the 3-6 matchup. And of course, it's always a treat when LeBron and Steph match up in the playoffs. We got it 2 years ago. It was phenomenal. And now you got a completely new spin on it if it happens again. Like, you got LeBron and Steph going against each other. Obviously, that's going to sell tickets. But now you got the sidekicks on both sides. You got Luka with LeBron on the Lakers, and now you got Jimmy with Steph on the Warriors. Obviously, never going to complain if we get Steph and LeBron going against each other in the playoffs. You know the NBA is rooting for that to happen.
Oh, yeah. Adam Silver's going to be moving heaven and earth to line this up to make it happen.
Even if we don't get it, though, I'd love to see the Warriors go against Jokic and friends against. Hell, I'd love to see them play against Memphis again. Like, lest we forget, they had a pretty entertaining series with Memphis back in 2021 when Memphis was kind of reestablishing themselves with Ja and whatnot. So just a lot of potential for great playoff basketball. And like I said earlier, like, I don't care how good your team is. If you're in the playoffs and Jimmy Butler's on the other team, I'm not going to sleep well the night before the game. That's the video, guys. How far do you think Golden State can go this year? I'd love to hear what you have to say in the comments down below. If you enjoyed the video, consider leaving it a like, as it really does help us out. And while you're here, why not check out some of our other videos as well? And don't forget to subscribe to Synthetic.
My tongue is savage. My tongue, ravage.
Congratulations, okay.
Talk!
OKC Thunder. Congratulations for clinching a top 6 seed.
The Celtics number 4 champs.
Look at Harden. Stop. That man looked like he about to fight the Underminer.
Behold the Underminer! Soon all will tremble before me!
I saw a comment here or there, someone left a timestamp saying when the video starts. You dare? You dare? The amount of people who subscribe without reading the channel description baffles me.
The type of shit I'm on you wouldn't understand.
You know who else is baffled? The rest of the NBA when it comes to the OKC Thunder. This was such a great matchup. I eagerly salivate either a Celtics OKC finals or an OKC Cavaliers finals. Preferably Cavaliers OKC. That would be very refreshing in my opinion. Also, how long has Reed Richards been back? I need to pay more attention, but I did pay attention when he had Derek White on him. Derek White blocked him. I told you, he cut his hair off to make himself more aerodynamic. Then he scores a 3 on the other end. The man is a serial pest. But unfortunately, that wasn't enough for the Celtics to win. A big contributing reason I believe they lost was Jaylen Brown fouling out the game and playing like Jalen Briggs. He was 5 of 15 shooting and 0 of 5 from three-point range. And it hasn't been just for this matchup. OKC has been giving Jaylen Brown a little bit of a hard time. Now, what's routine? If Jaylen Brown isn't having a good shooting night, you look to Tatum to bring you home. And Tatum did have a great game, except when you look at the fourth quarter where he was 1 of 6. He also committed 2 very costly turnovers in the fourth quarter, and the Celtics' overall offense just stagnated. They couldn't buy a shot, especially from long range. Meanwhile, you had Shai Gilgeous-Amadeus putting on a virtuoso inefficiency. I'm gonna say it again, every time I see this man play, exquisite music of the highest variety plays. Bach Cello Suite No. 1 in G major comes to mind. Yes, I'm like that. I've told you this numerous times. Doris Burke was glazing the hell out of SGA, and the Thunder as well in general. She's glazing the whole team. SGA is on pace for the 3rd straight year to average 30. And he's doing it on 50% shooting, leading the youngest team in the West. He's leading the NBA in 20, 30, 40, 50-point games. OKC is 1st in defensive efficiency, 1st in half-court defense, 1st in ball screens, 1st in turnover rate, 1st in steals. Doris was doing tricks on it. But good play deserves to be rewarded and talked about highly. I also liked how the Celtics would focus in on SGA. They'd have 3 different defenders on him. They'd collapse the defense, close in when he drives down the paint. They were able to get him to turn the ball over, I think once or twice doing this, a few of the other Thunder. But when they got the ball, they just didn't do what you'd normally expect the Celtics to do. Went down, and it looked like they were starting to finally synergize. Jaylen Brown had to sit in the fourth quarter. He had 5 fouls at that point. It was like 6.5-minute mark. Mazzulla sat him. I said, okay, this is good. He gets some rest. This is also time to reevaluate as a team. He comes back in. I think he got a dunk, if I can remember correctly. Whole place started going up. Everyone's cheering. He contributed something defensively or something too. So it looked like they were going to get back in the driver's seat. They were only down, I think, 4 points or so. And then he got fouled out. I myself wouldn't have called it in a game like this, but whatever. You made too many mistakes earlier, and now it's gotten you to the point that you're benched. And if you don't agree with me and Jaylen Brown not getting kicked out the game for that, I think it was on Chet Holmgren. I guarantee you if it was on the Tattletale Strangler in Golden State, they would have given him a pacifier and a bib to calm his nerves. Because we can't ever penalize him for being dirty, which he is. And in a game this important, I just don't like seeing star players kicked out for something that, I mean, if we're being honest, if this was 10 years ago, that wouldn't have even been called a foul. But whatever. Even had that not have happened, OKC would have still won this game. It probably would have been a little bit closer, but they played like the better team down the stretch. Chet Holmgren played a much better game than Jaylen Brown. I mean, your secondary star to your secondary star in comparison. He held his own. He contributed. He did what you needed him to do. And OKC is doing this without the services of Jalen Williams. And yes, the Celtics are missing Porzingis as well, but they're always missing Porzingis. And I very much agree with this comment left by Intron. It's just their default state. He's like the Ringo Starr of this team. Actually, no, that's too disrespectful to Ringo. He's Marlon Jackson on the tambourine. Didn't Porzingis play maybe 1 or 2 games in the past playoffs, I think? Correct me if I'm wrong, though. He was impactful, though. He was definitely a huge contributor in different ways, but still, it's just, I'm hung up on that because with the Thunder looking how they look, you've got Cleveland looking how they look, you need all hands on deck. You can't just three-point shoot your way out of this. These two teams are not to be trifled with. And it could mean the difference between a game maybe going to the end or OT or a whole series going 7 and you losing the series because you just don't have everybody on your squad healthy. That's at least what I think. But tell me, what did you think about this game? If these two teams were to face each other in the finals, who do you have winning that series? And who's your pick for MVP this year? I will make a video on that, though. I'll try to have that for you tomorrow. Thank you all so very much for watching. Like and subscribe if you are new, and I will see you on the next one. When you look at this picture, what goes through your mind? Well, since I can't hear you, I'll tell you what goes through mine. I see grief and guilt on this man's face. GG's. Because that's essentially what he told Mavericks fans with the move he made. See, I didn't want to go off on that double agent, that Benedict Arnold, in a video about Kyrie's season being over. But in this video, I can. I believe that defense wins championships. We're built to win now and in the future. Nico Bellic, your reasoning is balderdash. This trade was folly. They used to crucify people back in the day for this type of sacrilege. I'd trade you me wife and kids for your finest nugget. Oh, so you want gold, is that it? No, you nugget. Chicken. Chicken nugget, your finest chicken nugget. Just one, please. Tar and feather this bozo and every one of his descendants. Even if Kyrie didn't get injured, this would have still been the worst trade of all time. It makes the Clippers trading every organ in their body for Paul George look sane in comparison. Because at least in that exchange, they got Paul George to pair alongside Kawhi. You've got a team in place, you've got a nucleus. Dallas looked at their cell and traded away their mitochondria in Luka Doncic. You got rid of your 26-year-old, who ideally can keep playing for another 10 years, in exchange for Davis, who has had injury woes after injury woes, who when he's healthy, yes, he is a top player, but he is a 31-year-old flight risk. And you pair him alongside 32-year-old Kyrie Irving, who has had a laundry list of health concerns and has been somewhat injury-prone himself. Not to the degree of Davis, but kind of relative. And you have a 35-year-old Klay Thompson. For most of AD's career, he's had injury concerns and he hasn't been able to stay healthy. Kyrie has been back and forth with some injuries here and there. And you've got Klay, who came off of debilitating injuries. We're built to get injured now and in the future is what he meant. The cornerstone and heart of our franchise is looking a little chubby. I mean, sure, he's putting up career milestones and is one of the main reasons why we even made it to the finals the previous season. He's highly strong in the Force, too strong even, that given the choice between he and Anakin for Master on the Jedi Council, they would have chosen Luka.
What? How can you do this? This is outrageous. It's unfair.
You're a free throw merchant and a stat patter, Anakin. Sit your ass down. Sorry, we're trading you, Luka. Too many calories. This deal materialized in the shadows. I still cannot get over that terminology, that vernacular. It creeps me out. Which member of the Rothschild family okayed this trade? Who's pulling the strings and how many Avengers will it take to take them down? Just because Luka kind of looks like James Corden doesn't mean you treat him like him.
Meantime, outside of the American Airlines Center, it was not the typical fun spirit that you normally see on a game day. Instead, there was a large police presence and barriers set up in places due to all of the protesters who showed up expressing their anger over the Luka Doncic trade.
Anthony Davis is a really good player, but he's not Luka. And just the way the whole thing was done, it wasn't fair to Luka and it wasn't fair to the city of Dallas.
Mirsad Gribus planned to celebrate his 60th birthday by going to a Mavs game with his son to watch his favorite player.
We come in almost from same country. I'm Bosnian, he's Slovenian, and that's kind of connection too. And From now on, whatever he goes, I go.
25, 26, 27, 28. What was losing South? Oh, I thought I was back in. I'm sorry. I still have some trace amounts of trauma from that Pistons season, so I triggered words, and so the team is one of them, obviously. Anyway, let me get back to what I was saying. Eerie scenes in Dallas as dust from the west blankets the city. Even God didn't agree with that trade. Mavericks fans, if you're watching, please tell me, how do you feel? Tell me where you were when you heard this news. What was it like? Everyone, just imagine you go to sleep, and in Dallas, they probably say things like, "Good night, sweet Doncic." You go to sleep and wake up in a different world. You go to sleep, Luka Doncic is on your team. You wake up, that man is gone in the dead of night. This number isn't nearly high enough. And I live in Detroit. These are rookie numbers. Like this dude threw a shoe at a roach and got shot. What type of shit? What type of shit? Did the roach shoot him? What set does he rep? Raid block? Shut up. And there's people still blaming Mark Cuban like he's responsible for this repulsive affair. No, he's been a minority shareholder of the team for a little bit of time now.
I think that night you told me that you weren't involved with it. So are you like all the way out? Are you not, do they not consult you on anything, or are they just...
I hear about it after the fact. If the Mavs are going to trade Luka, that's one thing. Just get a better deal. You know, no disrespect to Anthony Davis. If we had gotten 4 unprotected number ones and Anthony Davis and Max Christie, this would be a different conversation.
It was even reported that GMs from other teams, league insiders, people who have things to do with decision making in day-to-day team operations, were furious because only the Lakers were offered this nonsensical deal. Options weren't weighed. There weren't other teams included in the discussions. Nico Harrison just casually strolled up to Rob Pelinka and said, "Hey, you want Luka? You buy Luka, you get my soul for free." It's absolutely asinine. But then we start getting answers that we probably were better off not knowing when you pull the curtains back.
Who's making the decisions? Well, it's the Adelson Dumont family, one of the wealthiest families in America, the owners of the Sands Casino Corporation, one of the foremost gambling interests in the entire country, and they have been upfront since day one about what they want. They don't care much about basketball. They care about bringing a resort destination casino to the Dallas-Fort Worth area. And they've actually bought 108 acres of land around the old Texas Stadium site in the Dallas suburb of Irving to do exactly that. So they've already got the land where they want this facility to go. And they've talked about it. You've heard the phrase, the Venetian Dallas, thrown around. So, I mean, this is a powerful, gambling company.
Trash.
What an ugly reason to trade Luka Doncic. Of all things, I've talked about this already. It couldn't have been for something cool like Nico Harrison and Mavericks ownership are in trouble with the Yakuza or the Mafia or the Diaspora. No. Gambling. Casinos. Because everyone knows the game doesn't really matter anymore. We don't care about that. We only care about how much money we can pilfer from the pockets of people with addiction. Disgusting. That's all I have to say about this. As a basketball fan, I'm still mortified by this trade. It's not even about Luka being on the Lakers. It's just any team he was sent to for the sake of gambling resorts is just downright despicable. But tell me what you think about this. What do you think about the aftermath of that trade? Are you one of these other NBA YouTubers that were trying to be different and be a hipster and say, "Oh no, this actually makes sense"? No, never. But I don't want to be mean. You're free to share your thoughts. Thank you all so much for watching. Like and subscribe if you are new, and I will see you on the next one.
That was LeBron James coming up to me, unexpectedly I might add, to confront me about making sure that I mind what I say. about his son.
He be like, shut the fuck up. I be quiet, but when he leaves, I be talking again.
Wow, Tula uploads in one day. It's been 2 months now. Check out this share video if you haven't already. Now, when getting into what happened, what transpired between Mr. Stephen A. Smith, who transformed into Stephen Nay Smith before our very eyes, because it looked like he didn't even want to be at the game anymore. He looked like someone whose parent just got through yelling at them in a grocery store.
And people have said to me today that I'm looking pretty damn sad. I'll fess up, I am.
You walk out the door, you see someone that you know, and they ask you how you are, and you just have to say that you're fine when you're not really fine, but you just can't get into it because they would never understand.
In the aftermath of this event, I've seen a lot of personalities give a variety of opinions on the matter, and if I'm being honest, I'm very disappointed with the vast majority of people's takes on this, because there's very little nuance. Critical thinking has been dearly departed for a decade now, and its cousin common sense is on a respirator. You're only going to hear one of two things. Either, one, you're in favor of what LeBron did, and they're going to say nothing he did was wrong because he's doing it in defense of his son. Stephen A. is a hater. He deserves everything he got. Or two,
who gives a fuck if it's LeBron's son? LeBron, your son sucks. I'm going to defend myself by just showing the numbers. The nigga's trash. He's trash.
Listen, both Stephen A. and LeBron are wrong in different ways, and I'm going to explain to you why that is. Stephen A., this biology class will dissect you now.
I am pleading with LeBron James as a father. Stop this. Stop this.
Stephen A. LeBron ain't got Bronny fighting Sale. You make it sound like he's in peril. I cannot believe my irises. Your offspring is being electromagnetically violated by the Sith himself, and you just go stand there? This ignominious contrivance is Brogdienegian in nature. Really listen to me when I say this. Don't just turn the video off and start commenting. Listen. The moment you started pleading to LeBron as a father, you are implying that he is a bad parent, that he isn't doing right by his son, that he is a bad to negative influence on Bronny, and therefore is doing his son a disservice. And if you don't believe me, if you yourself were talked to in that manner by someone, or your parents were talked to in that manner, I guarantee you they would be upset, or you would be upset. Saying Bronny is bad at basketball is fair game. Sports is a facet of entertainment. You're getting paid millions of dollars to put a ball through a hoop. You get criticism the same as anyone else. You are not special. But the moment you yourself as a dad, because Stephen A. has daughters, begin to address me by means of fatherhood from one parent to another, you have now gone out of bounds into non-basketball territory. You have transformed this criticism into an issue of parentage. This doesn't in any way, shape, or form excuse what LeBron did, but it makes it understandable, and it resonates for a lot of people who they themselves may be parents and would do anything for their kid. Hence, you get a lot of people who are on LeBron's side because they feel as though Stephen A. went a step too far, and he didn't do it because he cares, more so because he wants clicks and attention. How can this possibly be more alluring for anybody to watch? I could say, yeah, Bronny's bad, this, that. No, let me begin my soliloquy with, oh, LeBron, you gotta stop this, please. I'm pleading to you as a father. That sets the tone for the rest of the conversation. That is internet clout bait 101. And he is playing it up for the entertainment spectacle. Only it blew up in his face because he got called out for it and pressed. But yet insisted that he isn't trying to overstep.
You're exposing your son like this? I know I'm not questioning LeBron James' intent as if it's dishonorable, doggy. It's incredibly honorable. It's a wonderful dad. I swear to y'all on everything I love, I'm not trying to be disrespectful in any way.
Now everyone use common sense here. Doesn't his language imply or give reason to believe that he is accusing LeBron of being a bad parent. Yes, sometimes parents can mean well, but yet put their kids in bad situations they themselves may not realize. LeVar was doing the same thing, but everyone's treating it different because it's LeBron. When everybody was looking at LeVar crazy. And what did he do like LeVar? I don't know, tweet things like this. But yet tries to take his talents to Victimville and say, please treat the kid like a kid, when you are putting that kid on the same level, if not better, than adults in the NBA at the time. Now, you could be saying to yourself, well, that's still bad. So then doesn't that prove Stephen A's point? No, intent is what matters. Stephen A's language gives the inclination that LeBron is purposefully doing this. That's how it can be perceived. And LeBron found this act by Stephen A to be so despicable that he chose to humiliate him in front of a bunch of people during a game. He didn't call him, which, yeah, that would have been better. That would have been the more adult thing to do. But as you all know, when we feel slighted, we're not going to do the adult thing. Most of the time, we're going to act out, and we're going to try to get revenge or be petty, and that's what this was. If you need some more convincing, I've seen people get slapped for what Stephen A has said. I've seen people get slapped for less. I've said things slap-worthy. My nature as a person, though, isn't to automatically respond with physical violence over some words. There are those who do, however, and sometimes it's understandable. Doesn't mean you have to support it. Another example, if you've seen some bad kids at school and then this kid is constantly acting out and the teacher hits you with, I'm pleading with you as a father. I'm pleading with you as a mother. What, are you